All right. Next up, we have Delaware State versus Howard. Now, this game wasn't as close as the first game we watched, but we're going to go ahead and get right on to it. Delaware State. Oh, man.
Yeah, and I talked to
Yeah,
Coach
I had
Scott
some
about
promise
his
to the
relationship
season.
with Coach Holt this
Yeah,
week. I was like, do you guys
I thought
trash
y'all
talk
gonna
each
do
other during the
something.
week? What's the vibe like? And he's like, no, we don't
Oh,
do
well.
that. He said, it's all...
Of 18 for 60 yards. This week, C.J. Henry back under center, and we'll see how the Bison try to defend
Good
this.
move.
Yeah, and it's tough. They've had about 4 quarterbacks that they've been rotating throughout the season, and that's tough, when you want to get...
Down situation coming up here. It's an inside handoff to Sutton, finds a hole, and he's going to pick up a first down.
And, I talked to Jamel Stewart and...
dies by their ground attack.
Alrighty.
As we mentioned, Jaden Sutton, second in the
Yikes.
MEAC and all-purpose yards. He knows how to get jiggy. Quarterback scrambling out of the pocket will pick up about 4. Fast game going. The youngins, play a big role in this.
Yeah, and, in squads like this...
Yikes.
It's
My
important to
gosh.
get those young guys in
Lee.
a rhythm, right? Because
Down coming up, this Bison pass rush looking to pin their ears back. Under pressure, breaks the sack. He's going to scramble.
No, ooh, good tackle.
And it'll be dropped at about the 45-yard line.
Great tackle.
his experience has been a little bit limited, but I think for all things considered, everything that he's been asked to do, he's been doing a pretty solid job.
Inside handoff to Jared Hunter. Not much there.
It's his legs. He scored a rushing touchdown last week at Norfolk State as well, as we see him run the ball here.
And here we go. Scroggins to the outside. Scroggins makes a man miss.
Okay.
He's going to scramble out of bounds. Keep it rolling here.
Yeah, and I talked to Coach Scott about that last week, actually,
too.
and he said, you know, there were times during the week where
Ooh.
he was joking around with Scroggins in the office and all that. He said that he was just game-faced the entire time, so he had to be like, hey, DeMatha Catholic grad.
Yes, indeed. This time
Whoa.
Scroggins going to keep it. They're going to pick up another first down.
I like how they're running the ball so far, you know what I mean?
That the Bison boast. Scroggins shotgun snap. Not a lot of pressure. Scroggins surveying. Pass over the middle is caught.
Oh, come here.
Deep
Whoa,
into
whoa.
Delaware State territory is Isaiah Williams, the Rockville, Maryland native.
It looked like he was trying to over for sure, but again, like you mentioned earlier, the best coaches preach short-term memory.
Direct snap is to
Wildcat.
Casey Hawthorne. He sticks his foot in the ground and gets upfield for about 4. Good percentage. This one a third and manageable. Scroggins off a play action.
Wide open.
Scroggins looking, throwing.
Whoa.
Got a man open, and it is a touchdown.
Gotta stay deep, big dog.
Braylon Smith
Gotta
there
stay
on the
deep.
touchdown. Very excited.
Delaware
I don't
State's
know
about
why he
finding
trying
that
to go for the short
consistency on the
route.
offensive side of the football. Henry takes the snap plenty of times, surveys, and it's picked
Okay.
off. It's picked off. It's Robert Jones III. He'll take it back to the 30 of Delaware State.
Good coverage,
And
though.
what a start
Oh, whoa.
for Coach.
Mix of what we saw in that last opening
Oh, they're
drive.
pushing.
Inside handoff is to Jared Hunter. Not much there on the interior of this Delaware State season has progressed as well.
Yeah, and they absolutely have. I talked to Josiah Chenault at the center this past week, and he mentioned that he knows that they've grown together and that they really
Wow.
are doing some really great things, which we see in the pass protection here as well
What were you doing?
That time, Jay-Sean Scroggins, that's
in this game.
first and goal situation. Other inside handoff is to Hunter. He dices his way forward for about 2. And Melissa,
To the ball, and all 3 phases of the ball actually so far for Howard.
Scroggins off of the option, bottled up nicely by the
I
Delaware
thought he was
State
about to throw it.
defense.
I
Nice
thought he was going
job
to throw it.
by that season, but he's been good.
He's been quite good, and yeah, you know Hunter, especially in his last season, he wants to pick up the pace just a
Ooh.
little bit.
That time, Scroggins
I
nearly
should have got
intercepted.
picked.
So it was Aaron Willis, the redshirt seamed end of this Bison lead. Snap, hold, kick, split the uprights. It was money from Dylan West. That's how the Bison MEAC right now. Getting it done. Inside handoff is to Sutton. Nice hole off the left side of that offensive line. Running behind the big sophomore to Kyle Wallace.
You got to go to him every single time, almost every single time here on the ground.
Henry dropping back, surveying. He's had plenty of time to throw here this afternoon. This time he'll try to escape the pocket, but guess who? It's
Yeah,
Terrence
nothing.
Holland on the scene, keeping that one to a short game.
Uh-oh.
We spoke that one too.
Guys near the line of scrimmage. They send only 4. Henry takes the
Ooh,
deep
wide open.
shot. Got him in, and it's caught on the Delaware State sideline. And guess who? It is Christian Tate. You got to get away from the rushing attack.
Oh,
This is a
it
big
was incomplete?
possession offensively for the Bison.
Damn. And then count it.
Handoff off the left side is to Eaton James. See, rumbles his way forward for about 3. Scroggins. Now Hawthorne will motion out to the right of the formation. Hornets sending 4. Another deep shot from Scroggins. Got him in, and it goes
right through,
right through the outstretched arms of the wide receiver for Scroggins and company. Takes the snap. Delaware State with a delayed blitz. Nice job picking it up by the Bison.
Wow.
Ball is caught for a first down. Guess who?
So wide
Isaiah
open.
Williams coming up with a big time to survey.
Yeah, they've been very, very stout, giving him
He might do a
forever and a
comeback,
day.
a nice little comeback route.
Ball is incomplete as they try to execute a screen out there to Saquon Osborne. They're breaking on the football. Giovanni Fabian. Here comes Eaton James. Big hole for James. James gets this one close to a first down. And we'll see for this Delaware State defense. Big 3rd and 1 coming up. Eaton James up the gut. It's going to be a close spot here. The interior of that Delaware State defensive line. 10-0 lead. Hands off the right side to Eaton James. Not a lot of room there as the linebackers. Delaware State screaming up in motion for the Bison here on 2nd and 7. Good protection for Scroggins. Scroggins corks one deep. Scroggins has it fall incomplete.
He trying to aim at the ref?
Can put some more points on the board. Shotgun snap is to Scroggins. Pressure on his face, and Scroggins corks this one down the right sideline. Hawthorne unable to keep his feet in bounds, and on the offensive side of the football.
Well, they're going on 4th down.
They bring pressure from
going
the
for it.
linebacker spot. Scroggins finds a man and is caught.
Good catch.
Along that Bison sideline. A really strong catch there from start than he did that other weekend. I mean, he's been awesome here.
He is. He just had one bad game this season, which when you're as young as he is and in this role, I think that we'll forgive that for right now. But it's obvious that he's learned quite a bit.
Scroggins off of play action. Scroggins over the middle, and it's nearly broken up, or it is broken up, rather, by Delaware State. He was trying to find Casey for the Bison offensively. Last second shift from Delaware State before the snap. Doesn't matter.
Wide open. Ooh, good
Isaiah
move.
Williams making a man miss.
Ooh.
And he's going to go out of bounds near the 10-yard line. In this situation, he has been lights out here to start.
That means you're out there getting it done right now.
And instead, give it to Jared Hunter. He wrestles his way forward for a nice gain. Scroggins takes the snap. Pressure coming off the left side. Scroggins over the middle and it's caught.
Nice.
Casey Hawthorne climbing the ladder. And it is all Bison here in our nation's capital.
Wide open.
Nice route there by Casey Hawthorne.
Here to this point. They try Jaden Sutton once again on the ground and just simply not much there. It's this Bison defense.
Size to get through here.
It'll be Henry off of play action. Henry escapes outside of the pocket. Ball incomplete. There was good coverage there for 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap is to Henry. Henry finds a man in the flat. He's going to pick up a first down. That time it's Kyrie Benton, the 6'1", the straw that stirs the drink for this offense, but he hadn't gotten it going yet to this point. Henry off of play action. Henry uncorks one deep. Henry way off the mark.
Way off.
Him and his wide receiver
Who you throwing
not
to?
on the same page. Left to go here in the opening half. This time C.J. Henry going to keep it. He's got a lot of space off the right side. Henry
go ahead
in the
then.
open field. Henry pushed out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. Flag is thrown. We'll see what it is, but a nice job. I've noticed C.J. Henry's been pretty well protected. This Bison defense, second in the MEAC in sacks. So something to look out for there. Here goes Jaden Sutton. That time finding a little bit of room on the right side.
The program that they're unable to use the talents and all the fruits of his labor to get some wins for him here.
Screen pass is thrown out to the other back.
Whoa.
Jenkins.
Boy, what are you doing?
Junior
Boy,
pushed out of
calm
bounds.
down. Boy, who you trying to jump over?
And in motion is Smith. He gets it off the jet sweep. Smith with blockers out in front. Smith cuts upfield. He's got a first down and more.
Whoa.
Makes another tackle. Braylon Smith all the way to about midfield. I've had a handful of jersey, but I didn't see Saquon Osborne picture. There is Saquon Osborne.
Speaking of which, we've really been doing well at this today, right? In terms of, I like
Describing
that.
how they're moving the football right now.
I like that with ease.
Comes Jared Hunter. Patient piece of running, but he's ultimately chopped down after a shot.
Back end of the field too.
Shotgun snap is to Scroggins on 3rd and 11. Scroggins pushes the football down the field.
Oh, you gotta turn around, big dog. Gotta turn around, bro.
Always calling everyone's name.
Yeah, it's a pass interference, man. You ain't turn around.
49-yard line.
And if you do turn around, that's an interception.
Nearly picks up the first. So he is brought down about 3 right underneath you. It's Jared Hunter again. Hunter this time breaks the tackle. Hunter into the open field. Jared Hunter across the 20.
Damn.
Down to about doing his part to pick up the slack on the ground.
Yeah, and using his arm a lot more as well today.
Draw play. Hunter weaving his way inside of the.
Hey, when was the last time Delaware State played Valley State?
The message.
Anybody know?
Simon's Eaton James.
That's probably what we need to see.
A pair of defenders.
Delaware State versus Valley State.
Who
wins?
Bottling after the formation. See if the ball goes his way. Scroggins rolling to the right. Scroggins looking all the way back and
wide open.
How do you like that? Wide open. Fullback pass finding the top.
That's crazy.
Henry sends a man in motion. A little bit of confusion there in the backfield. Ball eventually handed off to Jaden Jenkins, and it's a nice run for the 5'10 junior. Getting close.
They're trying out something a little bit different here, seeing what works.
Henry once again, plenty of time.
Whoa, no, dog, no.
It was Kenny Gallup.
Why would you throw that?
This is a Kenny Gallup Jr. Trying to help him get to the next level. It's Jaden Jenkins on the inside handoff. And that play was stuck all game. They're going to run a quarterback.
He ain't get it. Hell no, he ain't get it. He ain't get it. He ain't get it.
And now Howard signaling that they have the
He did not get it.
He pleased with their coverage so far.
Oh, well, what was the flag?
Henry off of play action again. And on that play, they'll get about 7 more of those yards.
So they'll double what they've got so far.
Yeah, I know what the flag was.
Back into this one.
Yeah, and this is, it's almost a dangerous situation if you're the Howard defense because they're playing. They've got nothing else to lose here, right? They're just gonna kind of throw out the kitchen sink, if you will. So just seeing what works and.
We're gonna get some points before we enter the locker room. Bison bring pressure. Henry goes to the right place with the football, just incomplete. The line of scrimmage now. 6 men on the line of scrimmage for the Bison. All 6 come. Blitz gets home, and a really nice job there. Anthony Reagan Jr.
Damn.
For Cam Dyson Renson. Looking to get some points on the board before half. Scroggins catch, step, throw. Casey Hawthorne picks up 5, and they'll get right back on the football. 9 seconds left to go in the first half. Melissa, what do you got coming up at the break?
Yeah, at halftime, there's so many people that make this program run, right? We'll talk to some of the support staff that they do the things that you don't see going.
That and more coming up at the half. Big time completion to Braylon Smith. Now Scroggins out to Hawthorne.
Boy, go out of bounds. What are you doing?
5 seconds left to go.
Go out of bounds.
I like that.
Scroggins on 4th down. Scroggins surveying. Got it out of the back of the end zone. Guess who? Braylon Smith. They're going to say it's incomplete.
Whoa.
It would have been
electric in that first half.
Yeah, they didn't give it to him.
Nice to see that young man get some confidence built up here.
Yes.
They didn't give it to him.
Jared Hunter starts the half with a nice run, picks up about 7. They're on 1st down. And we mentioned the struggles that game Got to limit the explosives both on the ground and through the air. We'll see if they can get better at that in the second half. Jared Hunter out in the open field. Jared Hunter down the right sideline. Pushed out of bounds at about the 30-yard line of Delaware State. And the Howard play for Jared Hunter to get loose.
Yeah, Hunter with 41 yards in the first half on the ground, really picking up where he left off.
Oh.
Option is,
boy, you lucky.
Tossed ahead, and there was some issues with the
constantly evolving, whether you wanted to or not, and that was definitely a play of evolution. Call it? I'm not sure.
Eden James on the inside handoff. Eden James, Jared Hunter, getting things going on the ground for this group as we see Eden James off the right side of that offensive line. We mentioned it. That's how the Bison got deep into Delaware State territory. That right side of the offense.
On this football team has to be very versatile, whether you're running the ball, catching the ball, even blocking the ball as a running back.
And Scroggins goes untouched into the end zone.
And Delaware State
for another Bison touchdown. And this officially, Melissa, has the makings of a rout.
You could call it that. Yes, for sure. I would call it a lot of pride on the line here.
Yes.
In a lot of these games. You can tell by the energy on the sideline, by the reactions of some of the coaches and players, the fans.
Yeah, making a fight.
Jaden Sutton on the inside handoff. He has struggled, to say the least, Melissa.
Y'all just got blown out last week.
Last weekend, you know, he looked
on the swagger that they're playing with. Sutton right now only with 21 yards in the game. Really, they knew that they were going to have to keep their eyes on him, and they certainly have.
And that time, Robert Jones III had the interception earlier. That him pregame. We talked about Kenny Gallup Jr. in particular, trying to get him to the next level. And Kashan with nothing but high praise for the senior.
Fountain of energy, too. Don't get Coach KJ wrong. He'll be, like, doing backflips on the field sometimes. Between him and quarterback's offensive coordinator coach, Greg McGee, I feel like they want to play again. They're always going.
Tayshawn Scroggins' company taking over. We're about the 34-yard line. Quick pass is caught by Braylon Smith. Braylon Smith having himself an afternoon, Melissa. It was a recipient. Flush it and move on, and he for sure has moved on here this afternoon.
Yeah, arguably his worst game of the season. You could just tell that he was not playing like we've normally seen him. He was overthrowing guys, just not accurate at all. And especially when you're so young and early on in your career.
Protection, we know how dangerous he can be with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, this offensive line, only 2 returning veterans from previous years. And they've really tried hard to work on their chemistry to really build that over the course of the season, because the offensive line is the only position where 5 guys have to play as one. So they all.
But for the confidence of this team, I think it's paramount going into the home stretch of their season.
Oh my gosh, you took the words right out of my mouth. Like, confidence is what you want to build here, because they'll think about this one as one where they played complete.
Right.
You know, and also a little bit of swagger too in terms of how they're playing. Yeah, and these are like, you know,
for talent in the high school football landscape in the country. So a lot of DMV kids on both of these rosters. Nice check down to Eden James. James makes a man miss. Tackled shy of the first down marker. But that play right there, to this point, last week, you know, they were barely able to muster 100 yards through the air. So that passing offense, something that they definitely have to improve on. One thing that would help, Melissa, is if they can get some continuity at the quarterback position.
At the top of the broadcast, when you have a team that's using 2 quarterbacks, which some teams do utilize, it's tough because, like we said, consistency, you're not really seeing the same guys every time, because as much as you want to say that 2 guys play like each other.
Down 31-0 here midway through the third quarter. Scroggins to the air once again. Scroggins stepping up. Scroggins got a man, and it's incomplete.
Good defense, though.
Khalif Jimerson once again.
I know you wanted that interception. Damn near fell right in your lap.
Be willing to do anything, pretty much. Put their head down and do the work.
Scroggins stepping up. Trying to throw that one out of the back of the end zone. As there was nobody open. Braylon.
Or Hawthorne near the ball, rather.
Kick is up.
Oh, he missed it?
And it's no good. Wide left.
Yikes.
So a slight opening here for C.J. Henry.
So other than that, they have gotten points on every single drive so far.
Quick tunnel screen from Delaware State. That's going to pick up a first down as they get it to Najee Lowley, the lead of the football. Henry in the gun, flanked by Sutton. Inside handoff is to Sutton. Sutton running into the teeth of this Bison defense. Good movement on the interior. Expect to see Delaware State maybe try to move a little bit more.
Change the swing of the momentum a little bit in this game, but also to give your guys a little bit of confidence. You know, tell your guys, like, hey, we can do this, you know?
Henry
wide open.
Oh! Man, wide open.
Damn.
Just missed him.
Wow.
Wide open, dog.
Najee Lowley working on the double move, been up the explosion in the pass game. That time they dodged a bullet.
Kind of wanted you to get that
3rd and 6 coming up. Pressure coming from the Bison. Doesn't get there. Henry.
Oh!
Boy, hit the receiver.
Come on,
right
dog.
In his hands. It was Najee Lowley.
You gotta catch that, man.
Flanking Jay-Sean Scroggins. Man in motion is Isaiah Williams. He'll get it on the jet sweep. Williams getting the edge. Gonna scoot out of bounds at about the 41. And that's about the 3rd or 4th time on both of these sidelines that we have seen tackles made close to the sideline, and each getting back to the basics. Scroggins to the air. Finds Isaiah Williams once more. He's going to have a first down. Let's take a look at the penalty situation.
And it really only gets tougher from here on out, right? After that, you have North Carolina Central and then Morgan State to wrap up the regular season.
Got to finish strong here.
Let me see what the rest of the game look like. Yeah,
I think their mentality ballistics went out. We win the conference on the road against Morgan State. 2 very difficult places to play. Scroggins dropping back. Good protection once again. Scroggins flushed out. Finds a man.
Hit, boy.
Finding his big tight end.
All right, so Delaware State
Howard Bison
got Morgan State at home.
To change the culture.
And Howard play against South Carolina State at home. Howard, what you gonna do, man? You got the big dog coming to town. You got the big dog coming to town, man. What you gonna do with that?
Hand off to Casey Hawthorne.
Oh yeah, Howard, y'all schedule ain't easy at all.
Literally, his entire
keeping the ball in the air on this one.
Y'all got South Carolina State this coming Saturday.
State brings pressure. Scroggins uncorks one.
Then y'all play Central on next Friday. Like next Friday.
The number of penalties has certainly dropped significantly, but they're still there.
Scroggins takes the snap.
Whoa.
Scroggins tries to step up. He's able to escape the initial pressure. But is taken down for the sack, the 5th sack of the
spotlight this year that you might not have had in the past. And Coach Scott told me from week 1 that that's something that they've talked to these guys about. What a unique opportunity it is right now to play football for an organization, for a program in a university that's getting this national spotlight. And it's not something that they take lightly, how they represent themselves, not just when they're here on campus or here.
3 touchdowns last week, held under 30 yards here to this point. Good screen set up to Eden James.
Ooh.
But a nice tackle made.
He was about to book it too.
Nice.
That's how much the starters will play here in the 4th because of the lead. But Coach Scott electing to keep him out there in a good decision. That time, pass just off the mark. Braylon Smith and Scroggins not on the same page there.
Again, as young of a quarterback as he is, to play with a little more swagger in this game.
Scroggins surveying. Scroggins throws one.
He was open earlier.
Caught. Tackle broken by Braylon Smith, and he's going to get the first
down. That was on 4th down. I didn't know that.
Eden James, Radford.
That was on 4th down.
That is what the elite programs across the country do. Anybody, anywhere, any place, anytime. Scroggins loading up again. This one incomplete.
Looking for Keontae Mosley.
What other place?
Yep.
What other place, Melissa, would you rather come? If you're a tight end getting coached by Larry Scott, we know the guys he's worked with over the years at that position.
Indeed, we have. Kyle Pitts actually playing quite well right now for the Falcons.
See what happened.
It's a solid overall performance.
Some excellent numbers there for Scroggins.
From the redshirt sophomore out of Las Vegas.
In your starting quarterback, and again, that he'll only continue to build upon in his next 3 seasons.
Eden James, the inside handoff. It's chopped down by Christian. Getting these young pups ready to go. Tough week last weekend. They've been a lot better here in the second half. As Scroggins pulls out the do-it-yourself kid.
Oh, he fumbled in the end zone. He fumbled?
Covered in the end zone by Delaware State, but if
he was down.
He clearly was in the end zone. It looked like the ball crossed the plane before the fumble actually happened. We'll get. Oh, that is a fumble.
Oh yeah, no, he was not down.
Yeah, that ball came out, boy.
Get another angle there.
That ball came out, boy.
Looked like from that angle, the ball had not the Hornets starting from their own 20. Side handoff is Jaden Sutton, and he has been bottled up here this afternoon. You got to think that this defensive coaching staff said, hey.
Need to see.
Sutton will get it again on the inside handoff. Tough piece of running. So he gets closer.
To witness that over the course of the season.
And on 38 yards, yeah, they held him in check.
Great ball for Jaden Sutton. And he nearly took that one the distance. Shoestring tackles offense. Looking to cut into this 31-0 Howard Bison lead. Henry uncorks one to about the 40. Where he finds Jaden Jenkins, the other running back, the other Jaden, on the offense. This group moving forward as well.
Yeah, both these coaches, you know, have the challenge of building up programs, right? And Coach Scott has
Coach Hall's squad going 1-9 a season ago, or 1-10 a season ago. Trying to get some continuity.
Oh, you dropped it.
And show these guys how to win. It has been tough sledding once again.
Younger, those $10 or whatever you sent us back in the day, you can see the fruits of our labor here right in front of you, playing at the college level.
Ooh.
Ball's picked off again. It's Robert Jones III for the second time this afternoon. This time he's going to go all the way, high fives and all.
Pick six.
As he somersaults his way into the end zone.
Nice awareness there by Robert Jones.
Oh, that's coming back.
Not be a big
That's
six.
coming back. That's coming back.
Did this offensive line earlier in the contest. Don't believe Scroggins has been sacked in this one.
He has not.
Now he uncorks another one down the sideline. Intended for Casey Hawthorne. Just off the mark.
Yeah.
A good impression that Casey has made on his peers here on campus. Scroggins going to have to escape this one. Look out, Melissa. Scroggins going to safely slide at about the 40-yard line of Delaware State.
That was respectful.
An interesting decision on the half-century mark here in this one. Here comes Jared Hunter. Rumbling his way toward
He almost
the sticks.
stripped it. He wanted to strip it.
It's going to be spotted. Pass is complete. It's Isaiah Williams.
All MEAC games. It is nice to see. I think if you're a coach of this team, really nice to see how they've all come together and really developed nicely together. Because you know, coming into this year, when you graduate a lot of veteran guys.
Try and convert here on 3rd and 5. Scroggins dropping back, finds a man open. Saquon Osborne. Getting out of bounds at about the 19-yard line, or excuse me, the 21-yard. Clock continuing to run. Scroggins off the play fake. He's got Casey Hawthorne. Hawthorne breaks a tackle. Hawthorne inside the 10.
He heard those chants.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Facing an uphill battle, down 31-0. How are you going to finish out the rest of the game? How are you going to close it out?
Jared Hunter once again on the inside handoff.
Is he going to score?
State, I'll say in this second half, the effort has been a lot better, and they just look like a different defense. Despite their inability to get consistent stops, they forced the turnover. They've kept things bottled up through the air.
We're going to score one more time. Let me see it. I just want to see if we're going to score one more time.
Hawthorne man in motion. Play action.
Ooh.
Touchdown. Jason Scroggins.
Ooh, that bro.
Touchdown pass up the afternoon.
Whoa, hold on. Can I see that again? Wait a minute. Can I see that again? He got him good. He got him good. Oh, my God. Ooh.
Hawthorne. Touchdown. Jason Scroggins.
Because I know he knew he was going out. I ain't going to lie. I thought he was doing a corner route, too.
And I said it.
Because he would have got me with that.
Attack,
he definitely would have got me with that.
That pass is incomplete.
He would have got me with that, too. I ain't going to hold you.
Hall. He's been quiet here this afternoon. Haven't heard a lot of Jordan Hall.
Because I definitely would have thought he would be going out.
Henry off play action. Gets outside of the pocket, keeping his eyes downfield. He's going to take off. And he'll pick up a few. Third and 4 coming up. Pressure coming from the Bison, and they're going to drop him. C.J. Henry hitting the deck. It was Jaquavion Smith, the freshman out of Marshville North. Mercyhurst.
Yeah,
all right, yeah. We're done here. We're done. It's over. Put them out their misery. All right, so shout out to Howard for the win, for the shutout win at home. They got South Carolina State coming to town. That's going to be a good one for y'all. We'll see, man. But listen, shout out to the MEAC. Shout out to Howard. Shout out to Delaware State, man. And good luck to y'all next weekend. Or this coming weekend. Shout out to y'all.